right, so take a look at what you're looking at. You're like, what's that strange light? Well, that is the Fieldsmith solar-powered spotlights you're looking at. These things are amazing. We've got them down below, down there, and you kind of got them up here too. This kind of gives you an idea of how much light you get. When you look at them like that, you don't see much, but when you see the reflective light, these things are amazing. Totally solar-powered, $29.95 for two. We put them on price break today. I'm buying these. I can't wait to get these. Pete knows I've been trying to get spotlights in the backyard forever, but I didn't want to run the wires back there. These are wireless. They utilize the sun all day, and then when the sun goes down, these pop up and they give you that powerful 200 lumens. That's crazy power in a spotlight times two. Go through really quickly the features before Pete gets out here. So you got a built-in sensor for automatic dusk to dawn operation, easy installation, and the best part again, you don't need any skills. You simply stick these in the ground. They got a giant solar panel that sucks up the sun all day, and then it powers and energizes that light all night. So these are a must-have. Anybody that wants to improve a little more security in their yard needs to get these. Here's my man, Peter Kilcullen, to tell us about it.
How are
buddy.
you?
We both have families.
Yes.
We both worry about our families when we're not around, and we'd like to have a little more light on the property. These give it to us.
No, absolutely. And I know a lot of people are just like Guy and I, and you want to add that light. You want to get it in a specific area, but maybe it's that area all the way in the front of the house or at the driveway near the street.
Right.
And you're thinking, how am I going to get power there? Because there are big spotlights like this, but you have to run a wire, and then you have to figure out a timer, things like that. Finally, and we launched this earlier in the season, and finally you're able to have a solar-powered spotlight that really is exactly that. It's a true spotlight. And look at that, without having this on, it's much easier to see that we've got 4 different LEDs in there, each one giving you 50 lumens, Guy, for a total of
200 lumens. That's a lot.
Now, if you're wondering how bright is 200 lumens, I mean, your typical flashlight, even that big kind of cool flashlight that you have in the drawer in the kitchen, that's typically only going to be about 100 lumens.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a very bright light, a bright light, a true spotlight, and here's the coolest part right there, that solar panel. This took a lot of technology to get this together, because we have to power up or draw enough power from that sun into that solar panel to charge this up and to give you what you really want, a bright light that'll run for 8 hours every single night. And look at that, you can go all the way around, nothing to do except stick that in the ground. And then here's the cool thing, you can direct that solar panel where you want it, so it can get the most sun exposure, so you get that long run time. And then same thing with the spotlight. Imagine having a solar spotlight and do some of the things that are so popular in in that landscaping right now. And what's that, Guy? I love quizzing you. You got to see the look on his face. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't know it was going to be a test.
Uplighting, right? You knew that.
Everybody loves uplighting.
Right, so he knew.
The first thing I did when I lived in Arizona is I said, I have this 3-story house. I want the lights to go up the house so it looks pretty.
Exactly. You can create so many neat, effects with this lighting. Not only uplighting on the trees here in Florida, certainly the palm trees. We love to have maybe just a single light up there. Or you can put these behind all the shrubs that you have in the front of your house and just put a splash of light onto the house. Yeah. It looks fantastic. You can create some really cool things. And when you see this at night, you're going to be blown away that that's a solar-powered light.
It's unbelievable. Normally, when we do solar lights, we do solar landscape lights, which are accent lighting. Very low power. They don't, because you can't have a big giant panel on each one. They have a little one built on top. It's great for just making some effective sort of mood lighting, but it's not going to light up all your property. It's just going to light up the front of the house. These will actually light up your entire house from the ground up in any area that you need. So if you're putting it on, if you want to do the whole house, you maybe get 2 or 3 sets of these and work them around the house. The reason the solar panel is so big is because they're spotlights. These are not accent lights. These are really going to light your property up. If you are looking for security, if you're looking to make the house glow at night, when you come in at night, you don't want it to be dark. Maybe you want to put this in the backyard. Maybe you want to put this off where your garbage bins are and stuff, so you can keep some light there, keep the animals out of there. You can put them anywhere. Best part is what I just said, put them anywhere. And the reason you can do that is because you never have to worry about cords. You never have to put a timer on this thing. Right. As soon as the sun goes down, it knows exactly when to turn on. Dusk to dawn, as we say. But no trenching, no wiring, no digging, ever. You stick it in the ground, you have instant protection, instant spotlight, and there's a reason that that panel is about 5 times the size of a regular panel on a solar light. It's a spotlight, and that makes, I can't wait to try these.
Exactly, and you were right. When you think about the path lighting, and we've sold so many of these here, and they're great. Those path lights, each light is really only about 5 or 6 lumens.
Yeah, that's huge.
And everyone loves the path lights, and they guide you up the path, but now you want to create some real lighting effects. Look at that, you're looking at 200 lumens. Yeah, when you put the 2 of them together, it's fantastic. And I like what you were showing a second, so hold that one there, Guy.
Okay.
But if I shine this even back towards you, or we were showing it on that, look at that now, on the front of that display where we have those lights. When I shine that back on there, imagine that's the splash of light that can be on the front of your house. And we talk about, you can do so many different angles, right? You can cross them, you can put the angles, you can put it behind your shrubs. Now you're talking about, I mean, look at that. This is a Hollywood premiere.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
But it's a tremendous amount of light. Look at that. Just if I move back even further, and it's just that small little crossing pattern of light. Again, this would look so amazing on the front of your house. And then the uplighting as well, where you're able to, you know, have that lighting up or down. Hey, don't forget, this has that stake to go in the ground. But Guy, you can also remove that stake. You could put this on the front of the garage. Maybe you have a shed in the backyard. You could mount that on there as well and still get all that power. It is a fantastic, I mean, when you look at that, you know, what happens here is it's the combination of the technology in the solar panel, but then the technology in the LED lights that are in here. That has come so far, because previously, if you didn't have LEDs in there, you'd burn up that power. Whatever amount of power we were able to, you know, get from the sun and charge the batteries, it burned out so quickly. But now LEDs are using so much, you know, less energy, but they're brighter, so you're getting that long runtime, 8 hours of runtime. So again, you can look at that solar panel, and I'll show you on the back. We even give you an on-off switch. So if I turn this switch off, even if I cover that solar,
oh, you did it.
So there, it won't come on when I cover the solar panel, just like that. So if you wanted to keep them from going on right away, you can do that. But now when I switch it and I cover that solar panel,
because it could be Halloween, and you might want to have decorative lighting out there, and you don't want the spotlights on. You can turn that off.
You can turn them off.
Listen, guys, these are going very quickly. They're customer pick on hsn.com. Peter, when I first walked out, he said, "Guy, these are extremely popular. They've been doing so well." And I said, "Well, not only that, we got $10 off today, and they're on FlexPay. They put them on 3 Flex of $9.98. Go ahead and buy yourself a couple sets on these. These is something I will buy after work today, I'm telling you, because I've got, you know, I have some lights in the back that keep burning out, you know, and they're the old wired lights, the ones I didn't replace.
They always.
I got to replace those stinking bulbs like every 3 months. I got to replace those bulbs. They get wet, they burn, they pop.
Those halogen bulbs, they were very bright. We like them. But honestly, if you put this up outside of your shed or your garage, and you have to go up there and change those halogen bulbs, they're the long, skinny ones. You know, they're $10 every time you go to get a new bulb. I mean, imagine these.
They're $10 to $12 per bulb.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
So imagine being able to have these bulbs. These are LEDs. You're talking about thousands and thousands of hours.
These will last years, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's why we love LEDs. They're going to last. You're not going to have to change them. But then you're going to get a brighter light that uses less energy, so you're getting that long runtime. That's what we want. I mean, we all know that there's no way, if I came out here 4 or 5 years ago and said that we have a solar spotlight, it just wouldn't be bright enough. You wouldn't have that long runtime. But the technology is caught up. So now solar can give you exactly the same kind of effects that you wanted from those wired spotlights, but they were too expensive, too difficult to put them exactly where you want. But now you can have them, and you're getting both. So you're getting the 2-pack.
You get two of them,
Two of these lights. And just with 2 lights, I mean, think about the front of your yard. You have your front door. What you could create, maybe on either side of that front door with 2 spotlights, is great. If you have our path lights, and so many people love them, we have our color-changing path lights. Maybe it was an 8-pack or a 10-pack. Add these, and you're going to create an entirely different look, but it goes perfect with that. If you had a landscape lighting designer come to your house, they're going to recommend path lights. They're going to recommend some type of spotlight to give that dramatic throw of light, either on the house or uplight the trees. That's exactly what they're going to recommend. So if you have the path lights, and I know so many people do, now Add these spotlights, a real spotlight with 4 LEDs giving you 200 lumens that now you're gonna have exactly what you need to create, you know, those beautiful lighting looks. You see them at the really nice hotels or maybe it's your favorite restaurant. That's why they look so cool.
When they do landscaping, like they put them up a big tree, like up a palm tree.
Perfect.
Because it shines all the way up the palm, right up into the fronds. If you just use regular landscape lighting, it lights up the ground area and it's still pretty, but it's not gonna light up that front of the house that makes the house glow at night. And I've always loved that lighting. You know, I think it makes the house look so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Nice thing about this is you're never gonna get a bill for it. You don't pay any energy cost on this, and I love that every bit as much as the light itself. But let me tell you, you can go to any store and you can buy solar lights. But here's what I'll tell you. A big portion of them are cheapos, all right? If you go out and you think you can buy a solar light for you know, like a 3 or 4 pack for $10 or $12, they're garbage. They're gonna be poorly made. They're gonna have little tiny solar cells. There's a reason the solar cell on this is so big, because it has to power a spotlight. It's gotta be powerful. You've got 4 separate lights inside there that need to be powered, so you have this great light that you can adjust, or this great panel, so wherever your sun is, you can actually adjust it to get the maximum amount of sun, up or down, even during the day. Like, you know, maybe if let's say your house, this is going up on your house, well, the sun is gonna be over here, right? Because it's gonna be coming in like that. Depending on where your roof line is, you can actually manipulate this so you can get the maximum amount of sun. And then this thing is gonna light up for 8 hours, and not just trickle up. This is gonna pop, and you're gonna light your whole house up with this thing.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe some people are thinking, you know, certainly, again, a few years ago when solar technology just wasn't up to, you know, our expectations, that you would never think about, well, why am I gonna buy solar lights in September? Because, you know, normally they're done by the summertime and you get rid of them. Remember, these are fully weatherproof and waterproof. And here's a couple things I want you to think about. We've got a lot of fun holidays coming up, certainly even just, you know, Halloween coming up. And maybe you're gonna put your decorations up for Halloween, and then we have Thanksgiving and certainly Christmas and on all of our holidays. You can now use these to direct that light onto, you know, I know that growing up we always had 3 wreaths on the front of the house, and then we would have spotlights. So we had all the extension cords running out onto the front of the lawn and out the front door to get to these lights. Now you can pop these in the ground with the solar panel. You can direct this exactly where you want it. So maybe you can light up the wreath in front of your house or whatever kind of decorations you have.
Your little nativity scene or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be really cool. Maybe you're using 2 of them on the front of that. So think about that these are going to be fine out there in all types of weather. They're going to be fine in the rain, and they're going to in the heat, and certainly the snow. I would always say that the only time they don't work, and I would say the same with the path lights, is when they're completely buried in snow. So if they're covered with snow, snow's going to melt. We're going right back to it. It's going to charge up and ready to go.
Because they'll melt the snow off.
So you're going to love these all year long, throughout the year, and then into the new year. These are going to be really great. So imagine having that same light all through the fall and winter.
And you'll never have to worry about burning out the individual bulbs like you do with halogen. You know the thing about halogen too? Did they ever tell you, oh, by the way, you know, put alcohol in your hands and use gloves when you otherwise, if you touch it, you ruin the light and it pops. And that's how they justify paying $12. It's ridiculous. You have to put them on. You have to put them with like a pair of pliers. That's the only way to do it. It's a nightmare. You're not going to want to deal with that. These, you get that super powered light. Pete, how many lumens again? That's
200 lumens.
That's a lot of lumens.
Yeah, our sun's going down.
Flashlight is 50. So this is like 4 flashlights going up your house.
Yeah, I mean, when you see it, and there you can see it and it looks really bright. Now, I will tell you this, no matter what happens and how you're looking at this at home, it's never going to look as bright as it does in person because the cameras aren't used to this low light level.
They filter out a lot of the bright light,
But when you see this, and I'll look at that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I made the lights even go off by shining it with this light because you can see that, how they react to the light. They're going to go off as I shine onto that solar panel, but you can see how, and I'll move even a little bit closer and look at that, how you can create all those designs, either up or down, however you want to design that light, you can do it. Now remember, I can put these overhead, over the driveway. They create a tremendous amount of light, 200 lumens. They look like they're flashing there every time I flash that light on them, but it is an incredible amount of light, and I know it's hard to believe.
Pete, it goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, here,
I'm way in the back here.
Now, again, when I'm looking at you, this is lighting you up, guy. But the cameras aren't going to see that as well because you're too far back. Right. But it is an amazing amount of light. If I move a little, there you go.
But here's me. It gives you an idea how, and you can sort of see it. You can't tell what it's like here in the ceiling.
But it's lighting up that whole back area of the set.
Yeah. It goes straight up, and it's going way up to the top of the ceiling, and that's because these things are super, super bright. They really are. You're turning mine off because yours is like the sun. But yeah, it's really bright.
It really
anyway,
is neat.
You know, it's really, Peter's right. It's really hard to tell you how bright they are in a studio. There's no way.
Right.
So, hey, listen, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. Buy them, get them home for $9.98 on FlexPay. If they are not what we say they are, you return them. But you're going to put them outside. You're going to be like, those two guys were right, man. This is bright.
It's true, and you're going to have to do nothing. You're just going to get them home and put them just like that. And then you can direct that. You know, you'll change it every day if you want, but you'll love these spotlights.
When you coming back, young?